Hey, everybody. I want to welcome you guys to the Travorium overview. My name is Todd. On behalf of my wife, Gina, and we are one of the many ambassadors here at Travorium. We're one of the many million-dollar ring earners. And today we're going to tell you about a company that is doing things in travel that have never, ever, ever been done before. That is a stone cold fact. And I'm a big time believer in what I call documentation over conversation. And so I will be validating those statements throughout our very short presentation. But guys, our company, we are showing people how they can book travel for up to 70% off. We do live pricing demonstrations almost every night of the week. We open up Expedia, we open up our site, we go city by city, same hotel, same room. You can see it with your very own eyes. We show people with our number one membership how they can have two vacations every 12 to 14 months. Every 6 to 7 months, you're going on another 4 and 5 star vacation. Guys, you're booking those rooms at 90% off on retail. And if you decide, you can partner with our company and turn fun into fortune. Now, our company, we're in our 14th year. We're doing business in almost 80 countries, paid out nearly $100 million in commissions. We're going to have 90,000 people go on vacation with us this year. And we have offices on 3 different continents. 2 offices in the United States, California and Las Vegas, an office in Europe, Madrid, Spain, and an office in Central Asia, Almaty, Kazakhstan. When you look at that amazing couple there in the upper right-hand corner, those are our founders, David and Adela Hart, world-class entrepreneurs. In fact, David was a finalist for Entrepreneur of the Year, Inc. magazine. Now, we're going into the single largest industry in the world. In fact, travel is currently twice the size as the oil industry. And according to Bloomberg Finance, it will soon be 3 times the size. Now, the dirty secret in the travel business is the fact that 2 companies own every single travel site you can think of. They own them all. So you think you're price shopping, but you're not. And whoever invited you to watch this presentation can show you the NBC News video, which is playing right now. There was a whole story on NBC where they talk about this again, documentation over conversation. But you're going to realize with our company, you can book travel again up to 70% off on hotels, resorts, cruises, rental cars, excursions, entertainment, shopping, dining, show tickets, cell phones, insurance, internet. You're going to the Olive Garden, you're going to Longhorn Steakhouse, you're going to Macy's, you're going to DFW's, oh, you're going to the movies. Guys, there's so many ways to save money. We have customers saving $200, $800 per month. They're saving thousands of dollars more than it even cost for the biggest membership we sell. Well, remember, the biggest membership we sell is giving you 2, 4 and 5 star vacations every 12 to 14 months. Well, if you're saving more money than you're spending, what does the membership cost you? Well, nothing. And if you're getting 2 vacations a year with that membership, what do the vacations cost you? Guys, we're showing people not just how to save money on travel, we're showing moms and dads how they can take their kids on amazing vacations without tapping into the already stretched family budget. And that's a new idea. You can't do that at booking.com. You can't do that at expedia.com. And traveling the world is the number one dream amongst all people of the world. Now, when you do the live pricing demonstration, what you're going to see is what I have here on the screen. This is nothing more than screenshots from a live that I did earlier. On the right, that's Expedia. On the left, that's us. Same hotel, same room, same date, same everything. And you're like, wait a minute, hold on. You guys are $2,000 less. How could this even be the same place? How are you guys getting a better rate than Expedia? And the answer is we don't. We do not have a better rate than Expedia. The rate you see from us is the published wholesale travel agent rate. The rate you see from Expedia is all of their markup. That's how they pay for the tens of millions of dollars in commercials you see on television. This is how these guys are making tens of billions every year in travel, although they don't own anything travel related. They don't have a hotel. They don't have a cruise ship. They don't have a car rental agency. How do you make tens of billions in travel? It's staring you right here on the screen. Guys, retail bad, wholesale good. Here's another example out in San Diego. we're $3,000 less by getting rid of all of the artificial markup, by being able to book at the wholesale rate. Here's an example in Las Vegas, Nevada. The Paris Hotel, their price, $2,200. We're $1,085 less. You want to talk about cruises? We got every cruise line you can imagine. Here's their price, our price. Guys, we can do this all day long. We have a price guarantee. You're absolutely, positively guaranteed to save money every single time you book. If you want to go check our company out, go to trustpilot.com. That is a third-party independent rating site. You'll see that we have 4.8 stars compared to Expedia and Booking.com. Our model is winning customers over. Now, as I mentioned, you're getting 2 vacations every 12 to 14 months. I'm simply going to share the kinds of vacations that you're going to become accustomed to. Now, guys, here, you guys, we have over 500,000 weeks in just out of our getaways. So we have getaways and world tours. No blackout dates, no contracts. You can cancel anytime you wish. You don't have to become a travel agent. You don't have to go any stupid presentations, right, guys? This is nothing more than here's hundreds of thousands of places I could choose from, hundreds of thousands of weeks. You can get a 3-bedroom, 2-bedroom, 1-bedroom, beautiful places. Let me give you an example. Here's a place my wife and I went to in Cabo San Lucas. It's a 5-star. If you guys look this place up on Expedia, you'll see the rooms can go for as much as $1,000 per night. I mean, gorgeous place, right? We're here. There's my wife on the balcony. Hi, Annie. We were here for 7 nights, 8 days for nothing. Zip, zilch, nada, goose egg, cero dinero. You'll discover the global mantra: if it's for free, it's for me. And every 6 to 7 months, we get another vacation just like this at places all over the world. Here's a place. These are pictures of the actual resort. This is in the Canary Islands. $59, not per night, not per person, $59 for the entire 8 days. Guys, you got the swim up bar, the wave pool, the spa, the steam room. You got the kitchen that sleeps 4 people. Now, if $59 is outside your price range, you can go to Orlando. It's $0, something all of you can afford. Again, if it's for free, it's for me. You're right outside the Disney properties. You got the lazy river. You got the kitchen. Again, unbelievable. Australia, 3-bedroom, 3-bathroom. Puerto Vallarta, Mexico, 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom. Colorado, absolutely beautiful. Now, the signature thing we do is our world tours. We have 20 of these every single month. And almost always there's food involved, okay? These are at 4- and 5-star resorts, the Ritz-Carlton, the Grand Hyatt, the JW Marriott. Now, you're going to discover that it's not just about the place and the price. Let me give you an example. This is a place that my wife and I went to. Now, you'll see my wife there on the balcony. Obviously, we're ocean front. Guys, this is a 5-star, all-inclusive gourmet. So this is all the food, all the drinks, all the alcohol or otherwise if you drink it, everything included. And we're not talking buffet food. This is a 5-star gourmet. All of the high-end restaurants, high-end food. This place is absolutely beautiful. We were here for 5 days. Look at this. You got the jacuzzi tub. There's my wife drinking champagne. Where'd we get the champagne? It was in our room when we arrived. 2 bathrooms, 2 TVs, 2 balconies, living room, bathroom. And guys, we paid almost next to nothing. And every 6 to 7 months, we get another vacation exactly like this. You want to go to Chicago? My friend Tatiana was just here. Raves about this place. She's like, Todd, this is where the wealthy people go. She was overlooking entire Lake Michigan, the rivers. Guys, if you go price this out, this one vacation alone, compared to Expedia, you're saving more money, $1,600 below retail. You're saving more money on this one trip than it costs for our entire biggest membership we have. Well, guys, you're getting 2 vacations a year, and any one vacation is worth more than the entire cost of the membership. Not to mention you're saving money on, again, shopping, dining, cell phones, everything else, right? You're saving more than you're spending in that arena too. You want to go to Dubai, 6 nights, 7 days, breakfast included, $29. You want to go to Las Vegas, Nevada? This is a 5-star, $99. Bali, $429. New York, $1,700 below retail. Now, we have 3 levels of membership. We have our small, our medium, and the one that everyone actually buys. So the small, $52 per month. You're booking it better than travel agent rates. This is the shopping, the dining, the show tickets. Again, you're saving $200, $500, $800 per month if you're tapping into all the savings. You're saving thousands of dollars more than it even costs for the membership. Now, for $22 more per month, you get our medium membership. Now, what do I get for the extra $22? How about 1 actual vacation a year? Now, the pricing's not quite as sexy as I showed you throughout the presentation. When I showed you Orlando for zero, that was assuming you were a platinum customer. If you're a titanium customer, it might cost like 14 bucks a night. You're thinking like, wait a minute, a 4 and 5 star for 14 bucks a night? That's still a great deal. I know. It's just not as good as the platinum. And then with the platinum, it's our number one seller. 95% of our sales come in here. It's $269 one time only. And then it's $135 per month. Now, what am I getting for the $135 per month? Well, I'm saving more money than I'm spending if I'm tapping into all the savings. Plus, I'm getting 2 vacations every 12 to 14 months. And oh, by the way, if I tell 3 other people how they can legitimately save big time money on travel, at that moment, I'm not even paying for the membership because they take it straight out of the commissions that I'm earning. It's not even coming off my credit card. Well, from there, you say, Todd, tell me about the money making side. That is a normally $129 decision, but right now it's only $99. Okay, so for $99, you're getting your back office, the website, the marketing videos, training, the turnkey system, Travorium University, everything's included. Now, if you go see a local tax professional, you're going to find out that you have a home-based travel business and there's enough tax deductions that you can tap into. As long as you're working your business like a business with an intention for a profit, you're going to save thousands of dollars more in taxes than it even costs for the biggest membership we have. Guys, you're going to quickly realize this is not about spending money. This is about saving money, making money, and living your dream life. Not maybe someday, but today, without tapping into the already stretched family budget. Now, when it gets to our compensation program, guys, I want to make it clear I'm here to explain the mechanics of the compensation program. I'm not here to convince any one of you that you're going to be the next $1 million ring earner, right? I don't know you. I don't know your mix of skills. Any business takes effort and time. But the great thing we have going for us is the fact that travel is the number one thing shared on social media. Nobody goes on vacation without doing a photo dump. But with us, they don't just brag about where they went, they brag about what they paid, which causes all the people around them to say, wait a minute, you went to Dubai for $29? How is that even possible? It creates conversations, right? And some of those people might become customers. Well, then they begin to save money in travel. Then people around them want to know. It's like dropping a rock in the pond and the ripples spread. Then other customers get involved. And it's like they're dropping rocks in the pond. And the bigger those ripples get, the more customers you get, the more money you can make. Now, where does that money come from? We don't pay TV. We pay you. So those other guys spend tens of millions of dollars in television commercials. We don't do that. Instead, we got rid of the middlemen. Your customers can save 30, 40, 70%. That's a win for them. And we pay you, our advertisers, instead of TV. It's a win for you. Now, every time you make a sale, you're going to make a $25 direct sales commission if it's the lower membership, or 95% of the time, people are buying the platinum, you're making a $50. Now, you're not maxed out at 50. As you continue to rank advance in our compensation program, you can make 55, 65, 75, 95, all the way up to $130 on every sale that you personally make. And then you can make up to $80 on all the sales that your team is making. Well, from there, as you begin to build the network, again, your first goal is get 3 people. I got 2 over here, 1 over here. I'm earning more than I'm spending. Well, let's assume that you do it 4. You got 2 over here and 2 over here. They tell a couple people each. Now you get 8 customers over here, 8 customers over here. You're now earning $300 to $700 per month. If those 8 people were to turn into 25 customers over here and 25 customers over here, now you're earning on average $1,500 to $2,000 per month, and you're wearing a championship ring like you see there on the screen. If you turns into 63 over here and 63 over here, keep in mind, you might have only told 7 people yourself, but they told a few who told a few. You're now earning on average, minimum $2,000 per month, and most of you are in that $3,000 to $4,000 per month range. If you get to 125 over here and 125 over here, 3,000 minimum. Many of you are in that 4,000 to 5,000 range. And if you get to 188 over here, 188 over here, you become one of our ambassadors. And now you're making over $100,000 per year residual income. Plus, we're going to give you 2 more vacations completely for free. Plus, we're going to take you shopping at Louis Vuitton. Now, as your team continues to grow, so can the income. You're not capped on how many people you can share this with. And then we have all these other perks you can tap into. Everything from the Louis Vuitton to we're buying these multi-million-dollar homes, that you can use and bring your friends, bring your family. They start giving away $9,000 watches and BMWs and $1 million rings. But guys, understand the membership economy has changed everything. How many of you have been to a Blockbuster video recently? Anyone? No, because we all joined the Netflix membership. Anybody been to a record store lately? No, because we all have a Spotify membership, an Apple Music membership, a Pandora membership. How many of you have a Costco membership, a Sam's Club membership, a Amazon Prime membership? 50 million people have an Uber One membership for Uber and Uber Eats. Guys, we are bringing the membership economy to the single largest industry in the world, showing people how to do the one thing they've always wanted to do at a price they never even imagined was possible. And guys, there's no lack of people looking for a way to make money. You currently have 42% already doing some type of a side hustle, and another 30% that are open to the idea. That's 7 out of 10 that are doing Uber and Lyft and DoorDash and crazy stuff. But guys, those are just more jobs. If you're not driving Uber, there's no money. And it's Warren Buffett, the seventh richest man in the world, probably the smartest guy on the planet when it comes to money. This is his quote. If you don't find a way to make money while you sleep, you will work until the day you die. And that's where most people find themselves, on that treadmill to nowhere. Guys, there's a lot of ways to make money while you sleep, but they're not really feasible for the average person. If you have apartment buildings, you're golden. Most of us can't afford apartment buildings. If you have a McDonald's, they cost about $2 million, you're golden. Most of us can't afford the golden arches. If you got $1 billion in the market like Warren, you're golden. But most of us, my portfolio doesn't look that good. We're showing you guys how you can go out and show people how to do the one thing they've always wanted to do, build a customer base and create a residual income. Guys, a better life starts here. And get back to the person who invited you to be here. Number one, thank them for thinking of you. And remember, if you get involved with our company, your absolute worst case scenario is you're going to go on 2 amazing vacations every single year. God bless.